Hi, this is for Aries for February 2022. This is your love messages from your person reading. If you're in a situation where you are separated, broken up, entangled, but you're still, thinking about them and you're wondering if they're thinking about you, then this reading is going to be for you. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Let's see. How does your person feel about you? Now, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Aries. So all a part of it may not resonate. So please take what does and leave what doesn't. And if none of it resonates, throw the whole reading out. You may want to check out another reading or either another reader. Okay? So how does your person, Aries, feel about you right now? How does your person feel about you right now? Okay. All right. We got the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups, How does your person feel about you, Aries? Let's get one more if we can. So with the Ten of Pentacles, we'll go ahead and start talking about that. With the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like your person sees you as someone that they can really build a solid foundation with. They see you as someone they can build a happy home with and be financially and romantically abundant. Yeah, we have Six of Wands, Four of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. So they really have a lot of, the word is ambition. They have a lot of ambition towards you. I feel like whatever happened with you guys, they definitely are probably second guessing it or regretting it. I just feel like they have certain goals in mind when it comes to you and the type of relationship they would want to have, and they see you as that type of person to be in the type of relationship they want to be in with, if that makes sense. Like if they have a certain idea for themselves, then they see you as that person, as their counterpart. Okay. I also feel like they might have felt about you that you were not content in this relationship for some reason. With the Four of Cups here, they may have felt like they weren't compatible enough with you or entertaining enough or live enough, whatever it is. But I feel like they felt you were becoming content, maybe bored, or the reverse energy could be that they might have felt like this was a safe relationship, and so it was just something that they felt content with. So all together, with all of these coming out like this, I really feel like they see you as a very strong choice for themselves. It's someone they can build a future with. So that's what I'm getting. So they have a lot high regard for you is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see. How do you feel about your person right now, Aries? How do you feel about your person right now? Okay. All right, we got the Five. Let's make sure you guys can see that. Yeah, we got the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I feel like you guys definitely there was definitely a break in communication, a break up. And with the Five of Wands in reverse, I'm feeling like you may be wanting to make amends with them, or you see them as someone, whatever happened, that the situation or whatever they might have done is forgivable. So let's see. Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you want to come back toward them. But let's see. Page of Cups. Let me just get this last card. Okay. All right. Two of Swords in reverse. So this is how you feel about your person right now. Okay. I think you feel like your person wants to make amends. I feel like you feel like they want to come back toward you and start over. With the Page of Cups energy, they want to come toward you again with a new offer of love. They want to make amends. They want to start things over. However, with the Two of Wands here, Two of Swords. Sorry, guys. With the Two of Swords in reverse, I feel like you think that they're a little indecisive. Now, that could be about a particular something. They could have had a choice between you and another person, or either you could have had a couple choices, which goes back to that Four of Cup energy, like where maybe they felt like either you were content or you could have been bored in the relationship and maybe you had a few other choices. But down here with you, I feel like I'm just getting wishy-washy. I feel like you might have felt like they were a little wishy-washy. Queen of Wands in reverse. Let's see. What is this Two of Swords in reverse about? Maybe you just, let's see. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, you could have felt like they were, you know, a bit indecisive, a bit manipulative, a bit cold. They could have been selfish with their attention, with their time. Four of Swords in reverse. I think, let's see. I just feel like the way you feel about them right now is that I do feel like you can, I feel like you can kind of take or leave them. It's kind of like what I'm getting. They definitely see you as a prize. They see you as someone that they want to move toward, build, set relationship goals with, build a strong, solid foundation. But I feel like with them, with you, you just feel like they are a bit wishy-washy. Maybe they showed some personality traits that you didn't like. You guys were maybe a bit incompatible. Maybe they were still healing from a past relationship, so they weren't being their true selves with you. But I feel like both of you guys would like this relationship to come back together. But you definitely have some concerns about them, okay? All right, so let's see. What was the true foundation or dynamic to this relationship? Okay. Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship. Yeah, love bomb. So you see how we just had the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's definitely her energy when she's in reverse. I'm just gonna just leave these two here. So I feel like if this is one-sided. So this is why they see you as someone noble, someone worthy of being with, chasing, someone coming back to. But I feel like with you that and I honestly feel like you guys were the one that broke it up, or that stopped the communicating. But I just feel like maybe they weren't making a big enough offer of love, or a big enough commitment toward love or this relationship, that you were probably the one putting in more of the solid effort and they weren't. Yeah, we got karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So this was a karmic relationship for some of you. And it was definitely one-sided. It was unreciprocated, unrequited love. And I do feel like they were a bit selfish, and maybe they were, rushed into this. Maybe they're healing from another relationship. Maybe they're just trying to, maybe it was a rebound situation for them. And I do think they're realizing that was, the error of their ways, and that you actually are a really good person to build something with and to go the distance with. But I really do feel like that they were pretty selfish, and that they didn't show the same amount of effort and attention and romantic gestures that you did. And I feel like they are regretting it now. Okay, so now let's see, what was the cause for the separation? Let's just see, can we get a deeper, more detailed look at what might have actually caused, what was that final acts, whether you walked away or they walked away, or sometimes you just stop communicating, and nobody picks up the phone, no more messages comes through, and you both just leave it that way. So let's just see. All right, Spirit, can you tell me what was the reason for the separation between Aries and their person? Okay. We got the marriage card that almost wanted to come out, but it didn't. So let's see. There we go. Change. You guys see that? Change. So we got change. We got a card here, number 9. All of that symbolizes things coming to an end. And a new beginning is about to become. So one or both of you was going through a significant change in your life. I do feel like it was an emotional change. You have a mature woman, main female, and imprisonment. Okay, so I definitely feel like there were a couple people involved in this relationship. So this could be a third-party relationship, whether whether you are aware of it or not. I feel like there definitely was 2 people involved. And I think ultimately that's what caused them to pull away. Because I really feel like, or maybe that's what caused them to not really show feelings for you or anything like that. In the way that they maybe wanted to, because they had another entanglement with somebody else. But whoever this other person was, I don't feel like they were very happy about it. I feel like it was just something that they felt like they had to do. And ultimately, they just decided to stay where they were, or to go back to who they were with before, or they chose this other person, whatever the situation is. But definitely picking up that they are regretting the choice they made. For whatever reason they made it, they chose the other person, or they chose the other priority. If there's not another person, they chose whatever the other priority was, and they're regretting it now about you. I feel like they feel left out. They would like to talk to you again. They would like to make amends. Okay, trying to see, am I picking up anything else? Yeah, and yeah, we'll just leave it there. But okay, now let's see what is your person, what do they want to say to you right now? What would they want to say to you, or what messages do they have for you right now, Aries? Okay, what message of Spirit does Aries person have for them right now? Yeah, but for some of you guys, I'm really feeling like that this is a karmic relationship, and you were meant to meet this person so you could, learn some things. But I also feel like with your person that it was not all ill intended, because a lot of times it's not. You get together and things just unfold the way they do. But I don't feel like they're happy with either this other person or whatever pulled them away from you. And that they would like to rekindle things, is what I feel. Okay, let's see. What messages does Aries person have for them? Okay. Let's try another deck. Alright, Spirit, what messages does Aries person have for them at this time? What do they want them to know? Here we go. I lost myself for a little while. Okay, so like I said, I don't really feel like they were totally themselves with you, probably because they felt restricted for some reason. Maybe they didn't want to show too much emotion because they had another involvement, or maybe they were just, like I said, for some of you, I feel like with your person, they just came out of a breakup. And they just were slow to show their emotions. So one or the other, please take it as it resonates. Okay, you speak to me through music. So yeah, they sit and think of you a lot, especially when they listen to certain songs or certain music that you guys listened to together when you were dating. Let's see if there's anything else. But yeah, I feel like they definitely miss you a lot. They definitely have a lot of regrets about the way things went, the way they were with you when you were together. Okay, let's see if you have anything to say to them. What message of spirit does Aries have for their person? So, okay, I wish I had treated you better. Okay. Does they have anything else to say? Okay, so with you, maybe when you noticed that they weren't completely open with you, or you didn't 100% trust their intentions, maybe you were a little closed off as well. I keep going back to that Four of Cups up here. And your person also felt like you might have been content, and that's not a bad thing, but the word is your person feels like you might have been too good for them. You might have been bored with them, and maybe you weren't aware of it, but maybe they just felt like maybe you could have, maybe they just felt like you weren't as open and warm to them either. So let's see now. This is what you guys would both like to say to each other. I'm in a committed relationship. Okay. So like I said, for a lot of you, it goes back to that third party situation. You broke my heart. So yeah, you guys, I just feel like this relationship got, the way it started, it just started on an uneven, like a weak foundation. And so it just needs to be rebuilt. The ending here that happened, it just needs to be rebuilt if you guys do want to come back together, because they were in another relationship, or it could have been you could have had you could have been the one seeing them and somebody else as well. Okay, you can always reverse the roles as well, or the reverse the energies. Let's see if anything else that you guys want to say to each other. So you guys both walked away brokenhearted, feeling like the relationship was good, but it could have been better. And I feel like you felt like they could have been more warm. They felt like you could have been more warm and open, and you felt like they didn't reciprocate anything, which is also could have been why you didn't show as much emotion as you could have. So now I'm starting to see that that you guys were just kind of both closed off for different reasons, I feel, but you guys were both closed off. And so I just think ultimately that's what kind of, put the final nail in the coffin for the situation. Okay. Now let's see, what would need to happen, or what advice does Spirit have for you guys for this relationship to be mended or reconciled? And this is just advice of what would need to happen for reconciliation if you're interested in it. And some of this could be for you, some of this could be for your person. So let's see. Spirit, what would need to happen for Aries and their person to reconcile or reconnect? Okay. Yeah, but I feel like definitely one of you, with the third party, I definitely feel like you or your person, when you met them, there was already somebody else involved, and you just, either if it's you that was already with somebody, you chose to stay with your person, or if it was them, they just chose to stay with their person. But I do feel like the emotions were there, the relationship was real, but it didn't have a real chance, because that other person and that commitment to them was just causing a lot of miscommunications, a lot of closed off feelings, things not being shown or reciprocated. And I just think that's what happened. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I feel like you and this person have a lot of passion between each other, and I don't think it's something that you or them can let go of easily. So I just think with this coming out here, just if you guys get back together, or if you want to get back together, if you're in a free situation to do that, well, you don't have to be free to do it, but you know, show emotion this time. Show more passion, and that could be for you, them, or both. But you guys just need to just let your passion flow. That's what I feel like. It was a very emotionally closed off relationship, and I just think that you or them or both, just let the passion flow. Don't be afraid to show your feelings. Don't be afraid to be romantic. Wear your heart on the sleeve, things like that. We got deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So again, somebody was lying, you or them, about another situation. You got involved with them, or they got involved with you anyway, and this definitely would have to be talked about. It would. I feel like it's already come to light, which is why you guys are not talking right now. But it's definitely something that the mask would need to come off. Things need to be discussed so that they can be mended and you can move forward, and know that you guys can trust each other, and that third party is done and they're out of your life. And like I said, that's for you or for them, depending on whoever was involved with, somebody else. Let me see if there's anything else. Anything else, Spirit, that Aries would need to do, or their person, for this relationship to be reconciled. Okay. I think that's about it. But yeah, so if you get back together, show more passion toward each other, show more love, you be more romantic, plan more what am I trying to say? Plan more things as a couple, go on trips, go out to dinner more, things like that. Because I just feel like it just wasn't as romantic as it could have been. And I just think because somebody was holding back because they were involved with somebody else. All right, got one more oracle for you guys. So this is just some final advice from Spirit to help you heal and mend, no matter what you decide to do in this circumstance. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What final message do you have for Aries? All right. We got, okay, sorry about that. Okay, we got emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So yes, you or them definitely holding on to some resentment, and rightfully so. If you find out that you were giving your all in the relationship and the other person was not, whether they were no matter what the reason was, it's just I would be, there's a reason for resentment, but in order to heal from this, whether you get back with them or you move on to someone new, you gotta let the resentment go, understand the situation, take it for whatever lesson it was, and know that if you get back with them or you go with somebody new, a new foundation emotionally for yourself, either way has to be built. Because if you keep building, if you try to build something new with somebody else or come back together with them on the same shaky foundation, it's just gonna fall through anyway. So that's my advice. That's my readings. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next reading, and I will see you guys on the next one. Subscribe if you would like to, leave a comment if you would like to, and also if you resonated with this video, please give me a like, and I will see you guys next time. Love and light. Bye bye.